Well, I want to see. Actually, I was really stoked about, but I've known about it for well over a year now. We're moving on to shows. I take it.
Yes, that's all you.
Yeah.
Willow.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes.
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 Good job.
Yes.
Like one of the
Yes.
best choices Lucasfilm made was like, let's bring back Willow. You
Yeah.
know,
Everyone else is bringing back their fantasy genres. Why not Willow, right?
like Willow.
Willow.
Great.
Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
really good. Really good.
Buck was a huge Willow fan, so much so
was.
that he named his
Yeah.
golden retriever for many
I
years.
did. Yes.
Willow.
Yes. the very first dog I got as a kid, I named him Willow after the movie.
Yep.
And yeah, true story. Absolutely.
Good dog.
Yeah.
I remember Willow. Yeah.
Now, the sad thing is, I don't think Val Kilmer will reprise his role as Mad Mardigan
He can't,
because of his health issues. But I mean, they did say that his character is somewhat involved. They can't go in specifics, but that his character will be very much either talked about or kind of
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah,
maybe it'll be like he died, and we're here to see what it was he was after the adventure he couldn't finish or something.
Maybe we'll get a 3D imaging of him somewhere.
Yeah.
Or visual
maybe.
effect.
Possibly,
Yeah.
but I'm excited. I'm excited for Warwick Davis because I mean he's the fact that he's back in this role. I mean it's
exciting,
so great.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. So
we've got to find Mad Mardigan.
Yeah. So
I met
excited.
Warwick Davis. There was
so did I.
Oh yeah, Star Wars weekends.
Star Wars weekends.
Yep, that's where it was. I did the Star Wars trivia game on the stage, and I thought I was gonna be great at it, and I sucked.
Was I there for that one? No.
You were there for one of them. He was there though. He played the master of ceremonies in a lot.
Yeah, I know. He was there when I went.
We might have been at one together where he was there, but I'm thinking of another one.
Yeah.
I was on stage and like he was the host, and I was right in front of him, and I'm like, I got kicked off stage because I got the question wrong, but I remember like getting close enough, and I was like just supposed to walk, but I was like, it was great getting to stay up here with you, like having a quick little conversation. He's like, can you get off the stage? Because I'm on to the next question. He didn't say that, but he was. I could see it. He's like, you're not supposed to talk. Just go.
Get off.
That's great. Piss off, mate. Got a show to do.
I think it is piss off. That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's funny.
He's a cool guy. He was very nice. I liked him a lot.
Yeah. So Willow, man, awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for that. November, right? Comes out November.
I didn't actually catch the date. I'm stoked that it's November now. It's the kind of. I'm glad it's a fall show because I want to have it be a little cool. I know it's not cold for you guys in Miami, but around here it's gonna get pretty damn cold. You want to like get your blanket, get your warm.
Must
your
be
ale.
nice.
Nice. Like it's like when I watch Lord of the Rings: The Hobbit. It's like I want to get the give me some nice butter and like.
If we do that, we'll sweat.
Yeah, I mean it might get like in the 60s here, but that's about it.
High 60s.
High 60s. Yeah.
Crank the air on and get a blanket on, so you'd be all like, "Yeah, I'm ready to watch this fall show." That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
Willow. All right, I'm glad we got Infus Nest. Infus Nest is reprising her role as that girl with the curly red hair who's in Marvel, Star Wars, and now Willow. Who else? Seems like I recognize another.
Well, the lady who played
they're returning. They're bringing back
she's back. She's the daughter of I forgot her name. The villain in the original show.
Yeah, it was like
the original movie.
Mad Morgan's love interest, right?
Yes. Yeah, she's back. Yeah, she's gonna be back in the show, and a couple of others, but yeah. I
named my first Diablo character from the 1996 game Mad Morgan because of that. I don't know why. It just seems like, that's like a good fantasy guy.
Nice.
That's about all I knew back then. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Random thought. All right.
No, yeah.
Shows. All right, so I'm doing shows. Next one I'm actually interested in, but kind of like, is Secret Invasion. I'm kind of glad it appears Nick Fury is getting something dedicated to him. Yes, it appears. Yeah. That's cool. I mean, he kind of got that a little bit in Captain Marvel. It was his younger version. Yeah. That was kind of cool. Yeah. But it's a great character, and looking back, it's like there could have never been anyone better to play him than Samuel Jackson. So I'm glad we got some Nick Fury action. But that's about all I could say that makes me excited about
I don't know. I'm actually really excited for this because the way they promote this show is basically telling me that this is a very different tone for Marvel compared to the other shows that come out recently. It looks like it's going to be an actual serious scenario, and it's going to affect the rest of the story for Marvel in my eyes. I hope it does.
What we need to have like a holy shit moment, like, oh my effing god.
Yes.
I think that's what's going to happen in the show.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be like the whole time you thought it was Spider-Man and it's been a Skrull, whatever you call him. Like they got to take someone very serious. Which I'm assuming it's going to be Nick Fury because they kind of already tested that a little bit with Far From Home. But something that just makes you go, so who's even real anymore? Like Tony Stark was a Skrull and he snapped his finger, and we get actual Iron Man still here. Like that would maybe be a little far, but something so turns the tide of like what that's gonna be.
But we already know that Nick Fury could have possibly been a Skrull for a lot of his roles in the MCU because he did that back when Captain Marvel was there, and we saw him do it in Spider-Man: Homecoming. At the end, not Homecoming, Far From Home. Yeah, we saw him turn into the Skrull turn into Nick Fury, and he was up in that base the whole time
on vacation.
Yeah, I think the MCU needs something like that because it's starting to get a little stale. You know, nothing. Not that it's been like really bad, but it's just it hasn't been exciting lately. It just hasn't been.
It hasn't, and you would think all these shows would get you good, but it's like I guess they really are kind of dull. Like I've looked back, and we've even had a great MCU show, and we're like, you know what, keep doing what you're doing, you're great.
Yeah,
but did it ever really blow your mind?
No, well that's what we saw. In that episode of that podcast, we even talked about. Yeah, they're fine, they're great, but were any of the shows ever make our top 10 of all time? No, not even top 5. No, most of them are very forgettable. They're like, okay, we came and went.
It's so close. I think we even said it. WandaVision would have been that was the first and best one still to this day for me. But like when they introduced her brother Boner, if he was actually canon, like, and that was the beginning of the multiverse, that would have been pretty cool. That wasn't Ralph. Ralph was the guy. We never saw Ralph.
Ralph Boner.
Oh, I thought she kept saying my husband Ralph, and we never got to meet Ralph.
No, her husband is she kept saying her husband Ralph, but that's what's her face's Agatha's husband. Agatha kept saying her husband Ralph, and it's because she brainwiped the guy. Ralph Boner was Quicksilver. Yeah. Evan Peters' character.
Yeah. So okay. Willow, Secret Invasion, where they enter their shows, I give a crap about. Well,
Loki, Loki season 2.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what happens there. That's good. It's just going to lead up to Secret Wars is all that is.
I know they briefly talked about Daredevil, the new show.
Daredevil.
Daredevil Reborn.
Daredevil, rated G on the Disney channel.
Charlie Cox did confirm that it is a reboot. It's not the Netflix show. This is a brand new reboot of the character.
But he also said that it's not going to be slapstick. He already confirmed that like he knows that the show is not going to be like all the other shows that he made. Yeah.
Yeah, it would completely
which is great, but let's be honest, it's not going to be exactly.
It's not going to be exactly like the
Netflix was,
but it's not going to be like as Joe. It's still going to have some dark elements, I'm sure.
Yeah,
not as dark as
2002's Daredevil.
Yeah,
2002
is pretty dark as hell. I mean, that was like
fairly dark, but cheese.
Yeah, dude. It did have cheese, but tone was pretty dark.
Yeah, it was pretty dark.
And I think he was on stage with Kingpin too, saying that he's back.
Was.
So he's not dead, obviously.
See that's what concerns me because I get it won't be slapstick, but knowing that what we've seen already from these characters and how great they can be, and how they've been changing the way they do things, it's gonna be because you can't help but not compare. Like but we had this.
All right, so write this down. We meant me and Buck talked about this. This show, they should have continued, not rebooted on Hulu. They should have said no Disney Plus for these series. Not just that, but the Punisher, all the Defenders characters, they should have said, look, we have a fan base here. They will make money. We need to separate them and have their actual shows, keep it at R-rated level, keep the violence, the dark stuff, the sexuality, put on Hulu. But it's okay to have Kingpin show up here and there in... for instance, Hawkeye. And it's okay that he's a little more PG because at least it introduces the younger audience. They could see, oh, this is Kingpin. That's who Kingpin is. We have Daredevil or Matt Murdock show up in Spider-Man No Way Home. We're going to have him show up in She-Hulk so people can see that's who he is. They don't not know who Daredevil is. But when you want to know who Daredevil is and you're 18 or 17 or whatever, you go to Hulu and then you get to see this is what he's doing when he's not on Disney Plus. And that would have been the freaking moneymaker. Because I already can tell you it's going to be sad. I know you're really excited about Daredevil, but you might want to really hold back on your expectations.
We have to hold back.
It's going to be your, I'm not going to say She-Hulk, but it's going to be probably disappointing if you're thinking you're going to get the old Daredevil back. No way in hell. So Disney, you should have put it on Hulu. That's what needed to happen.
And also, I saw the mid-season trailer for She-Hulk. It had a little bit more Matt Murdock in there. Don't like the way it's going.
Oh boy.
Oh,
see, see, that's why it would have been so good to say, hey, let's pull him out sprinkle him on a couple of these Disney Plus episodes and Kingpin, so you can kind of see who he is, but then go right back over to Hulu and show Kingpin crushing a head in a door. That's what it needed to be. All right, done.
Yeah.
Star Wars shows.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down with this actually. Let's just start with Andor because it's right around the corner.
Yes.
Same trailer, couple new shots. This show is going to be what gets me going back into Star Wars again, I think. I already could feel it. It's going to be a hit. It's going to be good.
It comes out next week.
Yep. Damn, really? Already?
Yeah, next week.
Awesome. Like 3 episodes all at once, right?
First 3 episodes. Yep, we'll premiere.
It's like a movie. We're going to watch a movie, Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's going to be great. It's the prequel to Rogue One. We're going to get some good stuff, great politics. I could feel it. Like, I've never been so excited to see the Senate chamber, on a preview. It's like, look, it's the politics of Star Wars, but it's going to be really neat, Mandalorian Season 3. Hey, we got Mandalorian Season 3. Is Bo-Katan going to be a bad girl?
And I think she is. I think she is.
I think she is. At least at first. I don't know if it's going to stay that way, but yeah.
I think she wants that Darksaber back, so I think she's going to fight for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. She's going to be a little too chaotic. I think she's going to be hard-pressed to get it, and nothing's going to stop her, and she's going to lose her mind a little bit. And he might have to kill her. That's how I think it's going to go.
Now, I mean, here's the thing. Mandalorian Season 2 was probably one of the best fan service seasons of any show.
Of course.
I mean, it was best Star Wars we've had in a long time. It's going to be hard to live up to that.
Yeah,
I mean, season 3. It looks great. It looks good. I just don't know if it's gonna live up to the same heights of the second season.
Well, we have to admit though. Sorry.
Now, if there's anyone I trust with Star Wars, it's Favreau and Filoni. So I don't have doubts about it. I think they're gonna knock it out of the park.
Well, remember we already got season 2.5 and a couple episodes of Boba Fett.
And the parts that we had were fantastic.
It's true. I know. I mean, they can talk crap about Boba Fett all they want, whether they liked it or not. But
the episodes with Mando,
I was excited. I loved what I saw in those last 3 episodes. Good. So
Oh, it reminds me, Buck. Should we watch Andor in VR? In the theater, the IMAX.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind.
Let's jump in.
That'd be cool.
We'll get Corey on board. I don't know if Corey. His problem is he's not caught up on stuff, so we might have to say negative. But
yeah. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
We got Mando.
When does it come out?
It's on the 21st.
20.
It's on a Wednesday, actually. It's the day we do the podcast.
Oh, live stream reaction.
Yeah, live stream. There you go.
First one. All right, so let me think. Andor, Mandalorian, great stuff we kind of expect.
We got some more details on Ahsoka and Bad Batch.
Ahsoka's the one I'm really excited about, is Ahsoka, because...
Okay. I was going to go to another one, but let's go ahead and talk
Ahsoka. No, because I'm, look, the way Rebels ended, this to me is going to be a direct sequel to Rebels.
Yeah,
and to see these characters in live action and Ezra, they finally cast Ezra. Cast looks perfect. I'm like, oh my god, perfect casting. I don't know who he is, but
it looks good enough.
Looks just like him. I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I'm really excited for that show.
Yep.
I'm really looking forward to it. I just don't know when it's coming out in 2023, but I just don't know when.
Yeah. So, it'll be when Mandalorian's not on. It's like the Mandalorian, but not. You know what I mean? It's just another continuation of the Favreau Filoni verse, which is great. So I'm sure we're gonna have Thrawn in here. It's got to be. We have Ezra in there, so
no. Oh yeah, he's gonna be in there. It's bad. We just don't know who's cast officially. Who's cast as Thrawn? I don't think they've actually made that announcement, but
I think they're gonna cast someone just right. I don't know who, but I think when it comes to this stuff, they know who they're messing with. Ahsoka, Rosario Dawson killed it. Great Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I mean, Thrawn in Rebels, that voice, that menacing voice he does, and like that accent he has, gotta be very similar to that.
I always wanted. It's not going to happen. I've said this before. I've always wanted Benedict Cumberbatch to play that role because I think he'd be perfect as Thrawn. I mean, perfect as Thrawn.
So,
he has the look.
I see that.
He has the accent. I could totally see it.
I can see it.
He could totally pull off the accent. He could imitate it. He's an impressionist.
But look at his eyes, though. His eyes look alien-like. Like I could tell. Like I can see him in a blue.
They gotta find someone who wants to put those red contacts on.
Yeah, they better do it too. They better not change it. Like, remember in Obi-Wan, the freaking Grand Inquisitor? Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, they're gonna be stuck.
Yeah, they'll probably pull some crap. Like his skin will be green instead of blue. Be like,
oh my God,
what? What? Oh, because his alien ages and he turns green.
Well, we had a green
crap up.
We had a blue screen, so we couldn't have that. So we made him green. Yeah, I could see their dumb excuses.
Yeah. So,
but I was gonna say, funny as you said, Rebels. His voice. I read those books a long time ago, and in my head, that voice almost matched the voice I heard in my head. It was like, damn, that's exactly how he sounded.
How I would think it would sound. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like just as slow talking and very precise. Like it was like
cool, calm, and collected, but sinister.
But it's amazing though. Like I read that book long before, and it was just like, how is it I managed to catch that same voice in my head that they cast? So I thought that was perfect. I was going somewhere with this. Oh man, I'll come back and think of it. No, I was still on the same. Yeah, we're talking. Oh, you were talking about casting.
Yeah.
And ever since watching more House of Dragons, I'm seeing it more and more. There was a rumor when Rise of Skywalker came out that Matt Smith was cast to play something, and we don't know what. And there was
supposed to play the Emperor young.
A young
That's
Emperor.
What I heard. Yeah.
I think he would look good for that, but paint him blue and put red contacts on him. He would be a badass Thrawn. He's got a weird skull. Like, have you seen bizarre structure, facial
like
structure?
Gordon Ramsay almost.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, he kind of has that. But it's like, crazy skull this guy has. I think it would look very, cheekbone.
Yeah.
Thrawn.
I can see that.
And the way he talks in House of Dragons, I could see him really being Thrawn. He's got that precisionness to him. So that's actually my first pick if they had to go with somebody.
It's not bad.
All right. The other show I'm really stoked about, and I just hope it's longer than I Am Groot, is Tales of the Jedi.
Yes, I'm so excited for this show. That show looks awesome.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait.
I mean, we get a young Dooku. I saw Yaddle in there. I saw
Yaddle, man.
That's gonna be the death of Yaddle. This is gonna be the show with the death of Yaddle.
Yeah, everyone's saying that Dooku's gonna kill her. But
that's why she's
but she gives birth to Grogu.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right? I'm thinking like, well, it's possible.
That's why they brought her back, because we're gonna find out how. I mean, Grogu's origin. We're about to find out what it is. Where did Grogu come from? Maybe this is even how we find out how he escaped during because it's Tales of the Jedi. It could hop different timelines. It could be.
And it's also Ahsoka. We see a lot of Ahsoka in Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, a young Ahsoka. That's right. I mean, I couldn't name everybody, but there was a few faces I saw. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be neat. Oh, Qui-Gon, young
Qui-Gon, yeah.
As Dooku's Padawan, Mace Windu with Dooku. Also the scene that they show with Ahsoka, we saw Padme's funeral, and she's in the crowd at Padme's funeral. That's going to be a very sad moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at 6 shorts. 6 shorts is all. These are shorts.
So that's what got me worried. Yeah, that's what has me worried is shorts. What does that mean?
Probably
it's
11 minutes.
5-minute episodes. Yeah.
11 to 15 minutes each.
Man.
That is, they need to fix themselves with that. This needs to be a new series. That's how it needs to be. Or at least length. It's a mini series.
It's 3 episodes of Ahsoka and 3 episodes of Dooku.
And that's it.
All right. What else we got?
Right. Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew looks interesting. I don't think we've seen much as far as.
Well, now we know it's a High Republic show, right?
I heard something. I think so.
It takes place in the High Republic.
Yeah. I think it's the first show that actually acknowledges the High Republic. That's gonna come out.
Negative. Acolyte.
No, yes, but I think this is gonna come out before because Acolyte hasn't. They didn't even talk about Acolyte.
Acolyte's not High Republic, is it?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's 100 years ish. They said before the prequels.
Yeah, that's not High Republic. Oh yeah, it is. Right. It's High Republic.
High Republic's like.
I thought High Republic was 200 years before.
It's like hundreds of years a span. and it ends
during like the era that we talk about. Yoda's like 700, so 200.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the High Republic's a long period, and it ends shortly before the prequels start for Episode 1.
Oh, also, I forgot to say this quick thing about Tales of the Jedi. There's a cool ass looking Inquisitor in there. He has like a Revan mask.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if you guys saw the clip of him. If you could pop it up real quick, but he looks cool as hell. I don't know who it is.
Okay.
You just gave him extra work.
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
Cool.
Sorry, Skeleton Crew.
Revan, Skeleton Crew. I heard it's Goonies.
Skeleton Crew, yeah. Jude Law's in it, and it's gonna be like the Goonies, I guess. Bunch of lost kids in space. All right.
Yeah, Stranger Things. Probably. Yeah. Is that it on shows?
Bad Batch season 2.
Bad Batch. That's it.
I like Bad Batch, but I can't remember what I was so excited about when it was.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's one of those I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Just the Wookiee Jedi. He survived.
Yeah, but there was like a neat thing that happened at the end. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, they blew up the Camino.
Yeah,
clone
base. Yeah, but that was at the end of the season.
That's what I meant. There was something really neat that happened, and that was what it was. I just couldn't think of it.
Well, that show also looks like they're piggybacking towards why the Emperor's.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I kind of forgot about that.
If they could answer that question of like, somehow the Emperor returned, Palpatine returned, that'd be better. That'd be just have an explanation for it.
The answer's there: Sith science and dark stuff. Only the Sith knew.
Shut up. Okay.
No.
It's better than It's better than. Never mind.
Yeah.
There's an episode before.
Better than nothing.
Where they answered nothing. They didn't even try.
Anyways, we're going to games.
Games announced at D23.